Russian oligarch Sergey Protosenya and family found dead in Spain. Mystery surrounds reviews of the dying of a Russian fueloline oligarch and his own circle of relatives interior their Spanish mansion. Investigators are reportedly seeking to discern out whether or not the incident became a home murder-suicide or an prepared hit. Their bodies had been located simply at some point after every other Russian fueloline boss became determined lifeless in comparable occasions along his own circle of relatives in Moscow. Spanish information internet site El Punt Avui suggested the bodies of Sergey Protosenya, 55, his spouse and his daughter had been determined at around 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 19 at their domestic withinside the beach hotel of Lloret de Mar in Spain's Catalonia region. The alarm became raised via way of means of the couple's eldest son, who lives in France, while he became not able to attain them, it stated. The internet site suggested the mom and daughter had been stabbed to dying, even as Sergey Protosenya had reputedly hanged himself. Other information website stated Protosenya's spouse Natalia became 53 and their daughter, Maria, had simply became 18. The incident comes amid comparable reviews from Moscow of every other government related to a fueloline employer who additionally allegedly killed his spouse and daughter earlier than committing suicide. Former Kremlin authentic and Gazprombank Vice President Vladislav Aev, 51, became determined lifeless in his luxurious Moscow rental via way of means of his 26-year antique daughter on Monday, police stated. The bodies of his spouse Yelena, 47, and more youthful daughter Maria, 13, had been additionally located. All had suffered gunshot wounds. According to El Punt Avui, Protosenya's envisioned fortune became $440 million. He had reportedly educated as an engineer and economist and have become the leader monetary officer of the oil employer Catalonia and leader accountant at oil large Novatek. Novatek Catalonia became based in 1994 and operates oil and fueloline fields. However, an archived web page on Novatek's internet site, according lower back to March 2015 and visible via way of means of Newsweek, named Sergey Protosenya because the deputy chairman after a shake-up of the control board. He isn't indexed at the web page detailing the employer's modern board members. Investigators from Catalonia's Mossos d'Esquadra police pressure at the moment are investigating the scene. They are in all likelihood to be trawling through pictures that were captured via way of means of protection cameras that had been dotted across the property, even as information reviews advised a bloodied axe and knife were determined and dispatched off for forensic testing. Unconfirmed reviews from El Punt Avui advised a few inconsistencies were located, with the information web page announcing the two girls had been stabbed as they slept. However, no blood stains had been determined on Protosenya, the file stated. Blood-stained socks had reputedly been used as makeshift gloves to save you fingerprints at the axe and knife, the internet site added. Police have not begun to show any information from their investigation, however a few reviews advised the operating speculation stays that of murder-suicide. On Wednesday, a minute silence became held in the front of a central authority constructing in Lloret de Mar to sentence the scourge of sexist violence. The deaths of fueloline oligarchs and their families inside days is in all likelihood to elevate questions. Detectives will need to study the proof to discern out whether or not the incidents had been the tragic end result of home violence or whether or not the scenes were staged. Russian oligarchs were inside the information these days, having been focused via way of means of sanctions over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin regarded to goal oligarchs too for the duration of Iran to approximately westernized billionaires in March. He warned, "I do now no longer choose people with villas in Miami or the French Riviera. Or those who cannot get via way of means of without oysters or foie gras or so-called gender freedoms. The trouble is that they mentally exist there and now no longer here, with our people, with Russia." He went on to name for a self-purification of the state and an exodus of personal jets regarded to escape Russia inside the wake of his comments. It isn't recognized whether or not Protosenya were at once stricken by any sanctions. Protosenya and his own circle of relatives reputedly loved a lavish way of life at their Spanish domestic, and his Facebook posts confirmed him playing high-quality wines and speaking to buddies on the close-by golfing club. Newsweek has requested Spanish police. So guys, we have come to an end of this news session. Thanks for watching and please do well to like and subscribe for more updates. Until next time, goodbye for now.